Good morning, Norma.
Good morning, Happy.
How's
Good
things?
morning, Philippines.
You're all dressed up and beautiful. I think we're gonna
Oh,
go out
thank
today.
you. Yes, we are.
Sometimes Norma doesn't tell me we're going out.
Surprise!
Guess what we're doing today? You come on. We want to talk about when you first meet a Filipino. Norma and I have known each other for about 4 years now, right?
Yeah.
So when you first meet a Filipino, you're in your home country, she's here, or sometimes you come here on vacation and then you meet a few people and whatever, and friends will introduce you, and then you'll meet a few girls. And but the three things that are most important to Filipinas, almost really almost all Filipinas have this in common. First of all, they're family oriented, right?
Yeah, right.
You are not gonna pull your girl if you're interested in a Filipino and she really likes you. You're not gonna pull her away and have like a courtship away from everybody. Like, okay, I'm a simple guy. I like to have my girlfriend with me, and we're not gonna deal with her family. You're not gonna get away with that. you,
Can't.
she's not gonna be dragged away from her family. That's the most important thing to a Filipino. Am I right?
Right.
So she'll tell you that she's simple. What does that mean, Norma? What does simple mean? We didn't rehearse this at all. I'm just. That means she likes the basic things, and that's what her life is. Karaoke, dinners with families.
Yeah.
When Filipinos get together, like I said, Norma, I want to make an Italian because
Party with family.
Filipinos have a dish that they bring to parties, and it's spaghetti. But it's a sweet
Pancit.
spaghetti. It's
Yeah.
a sweet spaghetti with hot dogs cut into little slices, and they all like it. And I said, I want to make you
Italian.
Italian spaghetti. You're gonna love it, right? It took me all morning to get it together, and I wasn't sure. But then I realized, you know what? Everyone's showing up with food. So, what we had like 20 people that day, right? Come by,
Yeah.
and so everyone
All
brought
his relatives.
everyone brought a dish: chicken, pork, fish, rice, cake, bread. I thought, oh, I have bread for the because I had like a garlic bread, garlic toast type of thing with and I had like real Parmesan cheese, all shredded and ready to go. Little did I know we were gonna have like 10 things to eat or more.
Italian sauce. It's
But it was still fun because I thought they're not gonna like
it's
it.
very tasty because the sauce is
I was just afraid they weren't gonna like it. So before we go any further, I wanted to reminisce about the time we were working on my visa to come here, because in the Philippines it's a 30-day visa, very few questions asked, and if you have an American passport, there are a number of countries that they just let you in for 30 days. But there was a travel ban, and we didn't know what to do, and we were scratching our heads. And I wish nothing was working. And I'm like, we were praying. And then we had to do all the paperwork, and then all the express mails. We had the wrong consulate. We had one consulate that was the right consulate, and I thought, well, I live closer to New York, so we'll go to the New York Filipino consulate. And they didn't even reply to me. And I was emailing them, and then finally someone replied to me, try San Francisco, which was the first one we were dealing with, but I thought too far away, so I didn't have any help. And they weren't, I guess they're either too.
Thank God that it's
But
give you some visa.
I wanted to mention, I wish I knew about Filipino Visa, because they'll stay with you every step of the way. They'll almost hold your hand. They'll even show up in some cases. They do all the paperwork. Once again, guys, it's Filipino Visa, just as you see it on the screen. Check the description of this video.
Visa, guys.
check the description of this video for the exact address. They will help you in every way possible.
Right.
They'll help you figure out quickly what you need. They'll do an assessment and they'll tell you what you need and they'll help you get it,
They will
and
help you.
they'll do all the paperwork. I would have gone for that if I knew about them. I had nobody telling me anything. The people in America didn't care. They didn't care that I'm coming here, so they just thought, oh, you're stupid. So nobody cares. But Filipino Visa, guys, they're the only site I recommend for visa help. They'll help you. They'll let you know, especially if you're trying to get someone out of the Philippines into your home country, especially the United States, Canada, Great Britain, all the Western countries. You'll need help with that, and I recommend Filipino Visa, guys. So back to
Let's check it, guys. Filipino Visa
Filipinas. Now,
to the Philippines.
they're family oriented, and they'll tell you they're simple, which means they're not gonna give you a complicated life.
Yeah, just
They
a
like-
simple life.
They seriously enjoy the simple things, especially karaoke, and having company, especially relatives. Relatives predominate the company that you'll have, and you'll have to visit them also. Some of them have good jobs and are well-to-do, and some of them are not. So, and we like to help if possible, at certain times. We like to help that way, in some ways, but we're not giving them investment money. That that we can't do that. But
Help a little bit.
but we're talking about Filipino women. So the other thing is serious. When a Filipino woman tells you she's serious, that's telling you that she wants to get married and have a family. But Filipino women are going to stay around their family. You're almost going to marry them. There's no, and it's not a bad thing to the Filipino. It's important. So her religion is important. Her belief system. What else you got, Norma?
And
So you got karaoke. There's not too many religious discussions, but it's understood if we have 10 or 20 people here, before we eat, I'll stand up and lead a prayer, and nobody will argue with me. They'll be expecting it.
because
So
we're the religious also.
most Filipinos are Catholic. I am Christian, but my children were raised Catholic, so I understand the Catholic religion. We have discussions about that all the time, but Catholics are Christian too. That's all I'll say about that.
We don't have a problem with the religion. We do not
But-
argue.
The other thing Filipinos love are the malls. All of them. There's so many. There are smaller malls and there are larger malls. There are mega malls in Mall of Asia. It's like wherever you.
Yeah.
If you bring your Filipino on a date to a mall, you will have a wonderful time. They really appreciate the malls.
Have a great time in
If-
the malls.
No, you don't have to buy her a car. You can just anything. You can buy her lingerie or perfume or just one little thing. You don't have to overdo it, and she will really appreciate that.
Have lunch or dinner in the mall. That's
Speaking of malls, we're going to the mall today because we haven't been in a while. So, and I told her, I said we can't keep waiting 1 or 2 months. We have to keep coming back at least twice a month. So today is the day.
We're going to the malls because my husband loves ice skating.
So anyway, guys, do not forget Filipino Visa. I'm gonna put that right on the screen, and in the description of this video,
Please check, guys.
you'll see the exact address right in the description. I highly recommend that. It's worth the price, whatever the price is. There's different packages you can look into. They will do all the paperwork for
They
you.
will help you guys.
You will, and they'll keep you informed. So if I had it to do over again, I would have chose them and not have to, because we were worrying and you know, and I get excited and emotional, and you know, and I told her
Stress.
when I got here, she said, "You're a different person." No, so I'm a little stubborn at times too. I think I can do everything, but nothing works. It will never be better until you call Filipino Visa. So that's all I'll say about that. Until next time, guys,
Thank you.
we gotta run off to the mall. And what do you got, Norma?
What I have?
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I'm not letting you talk.
Oh, I just said just check the Filipino Visa, guys.
Okay. There's your 10 minutes, Norma. All right. Until next time, see you guys.
Yeah,
Bye
see you
bye.
guys.
Drinking a Coke in a Jeep.
It's Coke.
What the heck?
So this is a strange spot.
Thank you for watching. Bye. God bless.